Welcome to Chandler Motor Speedway, as we are here for the first race of the season, the Mighty M500. Welcome to this beautiful 1 mile speedway, as here in Chandler, Arizona, as we are happy to have you here on a beautiful day in the desert. As we have 43 drivers all lined up and set to get going for race number 1 of the CenturyLink Cup Series. As it's going to be very exciting, a 12-lap event. Let's go to driver headlines. As Kyle Larson starts on the pole, he will set the pace for the field. Well, he had a good qualifying run. Jimmy Johnson looking for redemption after he had a bit of a crazy wreck going over a wall. And the Tyler Bros looking to win at their home track. Roy Duke have already ran a race. Drivers, start your engines. As the field's set to get going here at Chandler Motor Speedway, as for this great race, the first race of the season, of course, let's get to our starting lineups for the Mighty M500. And on row 1, we have Kyle Larson and Martin Truex Jr. On row 2, we have Denny Hamlin and Kurt Busch. On row 3, we have Lawrence Tyler and Jimmy Johnson. On row 4, we have Austin Dillon and Duke Tyler. On row 5, we have Clint Boyler and Casey Kane. On row 6, we have Leroy Tyler and Chris Buescher. On row 7, we have Carl Edwards and Brad Keselowski. On row 8, we have Kevin Harvick and David Gilliland. On row 9, we have Greg Biffle and Danica Patrick. On row 10, we have Paul Menard and Ryan Blaney. On row 11, we have Dale Earnhardt Jr. and AJ Allmendinger. On row 12, we have Trevor Bayne and Matt Kenseth. On row 13, we have Joey Logano and Ryan Newman. On row 14, we have Chase Elliott and Kyle Busch. And then on row 15, we have Ryan Truex and Andy H. On row 16, we have Jeff Gordon and Jamie McMurray. On row 17, we have Ty Dillon and Sam Hornish Jr. On row 18, we have Adam H. and Alex Bullman. Then on row 19, we have Justin Allgaier and Ricky Stenhouse Jr. Then on row 20, we have Eric Almirola and Casey Mears. Not a good qualifying run for Almirola. On row 21, we have David Reagan and JJ Yeti. And then on row 22, we have Brett Moffitt. As the car that didn't make it, Tony Stewart did not make the race. As the cars are coming to the green, let's go racing at Chandler. As the first race of the season, pace car pulling off, Kyle Larson and Martin Truex Jr. lead the field to the green flag. Here we go, we are racing. And Larson jumps to a great start. Truex will take over second place. Clear Hamlin. Hamlin now going to get in a battle with Lawrence as they go through turns 3 and 4. As Lawrence coming up on third place, he has it and dips back in the line as the top few drivers all singled out. As Kyle Larson up to a good lead. As Lawrence dives underneath Truex for second place as they come through turns 3 and 4 and onto the front stretch. As we begin lap 3, into turn 1 it continues, and he will get the advantage, and Truex now falling back like a rock as Roy and Hamlin by. As here we come, Kyle Larson has led every lap so far, as we got trouble. Truex and Kurt Busch are around. And the caution is out as Truex's season starts not good, and Kurt Busch, he's 0 for 2 at Chandler Motor Speedway so far. We'll see how it'll go in the season finale. Leroy got a piece of that wreck, so he will come to pit road and take care of that. We look at the replay. Just looks like they got together, and somehow he got it. So we're back, set to go racing on lap 7. As we got the green flag. Here we come. Kyle Larson and Lawrence lead the field on lap 7 as we come through turns 1 and 2. Larson gets the advantage. Hamlin underneath Lawrence. So here we come down the back stretch. Oh, trouble! Huge right. Boyer spoilers! As the caution is out, as a lot of cars all over the track. As the red flag is out, a crazy wreck. You really had to see it. As Casey is glad to leave Chandler Motor Speedway, he had a tough week. Brad Keselowski was running good when the wreck happened. Not good news for them. Ryan Blaney pulled off the first front flip I've ever seen. We'll get to that in a moment. As Chris Buescher couldn't see through the smoke. Biffle doesn't get off to the start he wanted. Paul Menard couldn't see anything through the smoke, of course. Trip Bain saw the circus acting around him with a couple front flips and side flips and all that. And Joey is shaken up, but okay after a crazy sideways flip. As we said, we'll take a look at that. Boyer hit the inside wall hard, and McMurray nearly got through. He just got a piece of it. Tough break for that team. Ryan Newman got caught up in the end too. Tough break. They were nearly through. And David Gilliland in it, as I don't have anything to say about him. Anything Woody. Kenseth just spun around alone, probably trying to avoid the wreck. And then Carl Edwards got caught up with Boyer in that wreck. And then Kyle Busch got a bit of damage. He'll be able to continue. And Danica and Ty Dillon both got damaged too. So tough break for them. As good news though, a lot of the field's out. So as you can see, Kyle's all repaired, set to get going. As we take a look at an instant replay of what happened from behind, looks like Blaney Logano flipping. So you can see a close-up of that. Crazy wreck. And Boyer takes a hard hit as a different angle. Crazy wreck. As you can see. As we got 3 laps to go now. The field's coming to the green flag and we're going. Kyle Larson looking to dominate this entire race as we restart on lap 10. Larson leads the field. Hamlin staying neck to neck with him. As here we come. Oh! Tyler and Dillon underneath. Hamlin takes the lead meanwhile. Dillon underneath Hamlin as they come through 2 laps to go. Dillon right now has the advantage over Hamlin. As they come through turns 2, it's Dillon's race. Here comes Kevin Harvick out of nowhere. He comes underneath Hamlin and looking to take over second place as we get the white flag. 1 lap to go. Harvick underneath Hamlin still. Dillon out to a comfortable but not safe lead as Harvick shows it. He's side by side with Dillon as here they come through the backstretch in a turn straight forward. Harvick has it. Dillon makes a final run as the checker flag and Kevin Harvick wins. Wow, what a close race. Let's look at that photo finish again. Dillon gets a strong run off 4 and it's neck to neck all the way to the wire. And you can see that's how close Dillon was from winning the race. As tough break for them, but Kevin Harvick came out of nowhere on the restart. As he wins the Mighty M500, it's time to bring him down as he comes home with the victory. And he'll be first in the championship, 180 points awarded to him. 175 to Austin Dillon, good run for him. And Denny Hamlin, a good run too. And 170 points. Lawrence came home with a nice top 5 in his first race ever. Kyle Larson took home 5th place despite leading the majority of the race. Duke Tyler took home 6th place, a solid finish for that 14 team. Jimmy Johnson, pretty good race for them. He finishes 7th, solid top 10, and Dale Jr. does the same. Barely got through that wreck. He got 8th, Jeff Gordon got 9th. A lot of Hendrick cars in this area. It continues as Chase Elliott rounds out the top 10. A lot of Hendrick cars finished up there. Andy H takes home a solid 11th despite starting further in the field. AJ Allmendinger also took advantage of the wreck. Majority of these drivers did. Adam H, Andy H's younger brother, took home 13th. Good finish for them. Ryan Truex took home 14th. A good finish for them. Eric Emerald took home 15th. Not the result he wanted, but better than anything. Justin Allgaier took home 16th. 105 points for them. Ricky Stenhouse Jr. takes home 17th as a solid 100 points, and Alex Bullman takes home 18th. All of them took advantage of the wreck. Brett Moffitt is a 19th. Good finish. Good top 20 for them. Leroy comes back all the way from behind thanks to the wreck. Yet and takes home a solid top 20. Yet he takes home 21st. Casey Mears takes home 22nd, and that guy go machine. Ty Dillon takes home 23rd, and then David Reagan takes home 24th. Just crazy how big that wreck was. A lot of drivers got good finishes out of it. Hornish takes home 25th, 68 points. Patrick takes home 26, 65 points. Bush takes home 27, 63 points awarded to him. Then Boiler takes home 28th. He was the first car to get credited, as the rest of these guys are DNFs. Jamie McMurray takes home 29th. Tough break for them. Carl Edwards, same thing. After winning the shootout, isn't able to recap on that. Newman takes home 31st. He wasn't able to recap on any good finish. David Gilliland takes home 32nd. Tough day for them. Same for Kenseth. A lot of good drivers are going to have a challenge on their hands. As Kane, you can see in 34th. A lot of them. As Keselowski, another one of them big-name drivers to struggle in this race. Chris Buescher takes home 36. Good, well, not good run. Ryan Blaney takes home 37th. The two rookies, tough run for them. Greg Biffle takes home 38th. Not a good start for the season for them. Trevor Bayne takes home 39th. Same said for him. And Paul Menard takes home 40th. Not a good finish for that crew. Logano takes home 41st, not what, always up front in the field guy, and same for Truex, 42nd. It's going to be very interesting, as you can see, Kurt Busch at 43rd. Very interesting to see how these drivers react. As our next race is at Superior Raceway Park, we hope to see you watching the video. For now, it's goodbye and see ya. Congratulations to Harvick.